Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I know my fucking clock says 10:48 in the morning, but I'm gonna be posting it in the afternoon, so good afternoon. I made this post on Nextdoor, so I could get a little bit of some more local views, and it's of this lady who dumps trash into the river, not on the side of the riverbed or anything. That's not related to this. That there's a comment saying, "Oh, did you just pick it up, or did you just sit there and record a bitch about it?" Like it was in the river, inside, like the water. So Reddit's full of fucking retards nowadays. But I created a post, and it's called "Can't Agree with Me, Can You?" with a question mark. And so it's like, no, but why expose if you're not actually going to do anything about it? Sincere question. Glad you asked. So that's when, that my reply was, glad you asked. And then I called the police after she grabbed a beer bottle and started threatening me with it. May have followed her. Yeah, I did, fucking follow her and record her. You don't get to be a disgusting scumbag and get away with it. You think about others, not, oh, how am I gonna dispose my fucking trash out of a Walmart cart that's not even mine. So my comment got removed because the racism, hate speech, or hateful language, or discrimination of any kind. Now, I would understand if this was a transgender person, but this wasn't a transgender person. This was a woman that I thought was a man, but, well, I was wrong because at the end of my second video, which I'm going to have to dig through and I'll post it once I find it, but at the end of somewhere around the other video, the end of the second video, no, I turned the cameras off when the cops got there. When the cops got out from under the bridge where this bitch walked to, under, they told me, well, there's nothing we could do, blah, blah, blah. Like, why? She's like, well, first off, she's a woman, so, and second off, it looks like you may have grabbed her cart. Well, no, I didn't. She abandoned it. I mean, if Reno PD were to get off their fat asses and do something about it, like look on the cameras near NAMS, for example, or the other cameras around that area, the problem would have been dealt with. But I got sent. I don't know if it was because the officers were female and they felt bad with their female sympathy and was like, oh, well, you misidentified her, so sucks for you. Or if they have protocols that just wait until you're a corpse. I don't know. But I did scream at them, telling them they are whores and badges, and they didn't arrest me. Why? Because they can't. I didn't make no threats, so they can't arrest me, and they know that. You could tell with the body language of the video that I turned into a short called Reno Pigs or whatever, Pig Patrol or some shit like that. And you kind of tell in their body language that they are a little more stiffer and just trying to hold themselves back from losing their job. But it got banned because this section right here. may have, yeah, this section right here, but specifically here. The cops and I discovered she wasn't a male, but turned out to be a woman. Not this part. This was part of the explaining to him. I don't have. But yeah, it's. I personally think that a woman might have gotten my comment. I don't mean it to be sexist. I'm just saying women are a little more accepting. That's an understatement there. Very accepting. And their their acceptance kind of got into the reality bowl and kind of raped it a little. So, this is a video telling the mods to, probably like spend all day reading it if you have to, because as long as my shit gets taken down from Nextdoor for false report, let's just call it, and I think it was, no, this is different, wait, yeah, no, this is my group, and as far as I was aware, that from the mod here, let's see, home, but yeah, the mod said something about creating your own group posts and then shit like that won't happen, but I guess it kind of did, because we still have these Karens that are kind of useless. They do nothing but take down information that is helpful to others because they don't live in that area, and that's the truth. Just because you don't live in that area doesn't mean you know what's going on. I lived pretty much everywhere downtown Reno. So, I lived at the Lake Mill, which is probably the worst part, for a year total. It was a little bit of 6-month stretches between two different, between living there twice, but that's what I don't like, is when you don't read, I just hate idiots. If you're gonna be stupid and fucking take down a comment because your little teeny tiny tard brain can't really process it, then it's probably time to hang up the gloves. You need to quit while you're ahead, because this right here is not discrimination, it's factual. I know it's hard for a lot of people on Nextdoor to grasp the reality of facts, and how just because I point out a fact, the woman was very pissed when she found out I thought she was a dude. Well, she was pissed when I kept saying sir too, so next time you go to take down one of my comments, make sure that you message me first, and then you could get an understanding. Otherwise, you just look like a fucking idiot when the truth comes out. And I will be posting, I guess I can't, because like I said, I didn't get the part where the females said, two whores and badgers said that she was a woman. But yeah, next time you take down a comment, make sure it is 1,000% against your guideline, not 25, 1, 3, 85, 100 minimum. Like and subscribe.